Hello Cancer, this is Olivia from Dawes Tarot. I am here to do the third week of November for you. It'll be from the 15th through the 22nd. Wow. Anyway, let's go ahead and see what's going on with you. Also, I just hope that everything is going well with you and be safe out there. Hopefully times will get better. We'll see. What is it that Cancer needs to be made aware of? Oh, the Two of Wands. This talks about having a choice out of two things to do. Usually it includes a move or traveling. So there might be two options as far as where you're going to move to. Or maybe you're going to stay where you are. Maybe you have that option. You could be moving overseas. Nine of Cups, somebody here is very excited and happy. It's almost like they feel liberated. I mean, this person is literally jumping off of a cliff, it looks like, and does not care. There is a chest of jewels underneath her feet. This is definitely happiness. The sun is shining behind her. Wow, maybe somebody came into a windfall or something of money. Oh, the sun in reverse. This is somebody that's not happy. Oh my gosh. Maybe material things make somebody happy, and this is more of a spiritual slash physical happiness as far as being happy. You know, somebody's psyche is happy, but in reverse, this is somebody that's not happy. And there's also the possibility of some kind of delay. Usually it has delay in traveling, so that might affect this. In the happiness card, this could be something that you're headed towards with this decision you've got to make. There could be something that's going to make you happy, and you know it's going to make you happy. And you know it's going to be possibly financially abundant too. But there's something here that's just, there might just be delays. Let's see what else has. Oh, the Page of Cups. Now this is somebody that's really young at heart. They're like free spirits. They may let their inner child come out. You know, it's that kind of energy. But it also can mean that there's a new offer. Well, in reverse though, wait a minute, I'm sorry. These legs broken up in reverse, it just confused me for a moment. So this is the Page of Cups in reverse, and this is telling about somebody that's very frustrated. There might be some irresponsibility here too. And it is a young person, so there might be maybe some emotional immaturity. And they're in a dream world, in a sense. They're living like in illusions. Now, the Page of Cups are usually not a person, it's just a message. It's somebody that's bringing a message, so keep that in mind. All right, let's see what else we have. The World in reverse. So Cancer, you need to make this decision before everything else can fall in place. And once you've made the decision, then your world will turn in your favor, and it will be beautiful. It will be a lot smoother. Things will start going your way. Where there were blocks before, there won't be any blocks. Your whole life will change. But this Nine of Cups is still going to remain the same. There's still some happiness here. It's like somebody is aware that something is going to make them extremely happy. But I do believe still, though, there's going to have to be a choice here that's made. Oh my gosh. The Eight of Cups. Now the Eight of Cups talks about somebody that's leaving a situation where it's not emotionally fulfilling anymore. It could be a stalemated type of relationship where there's just no more growth. Oh my gosh, the Devil. Now, the Devil talks about addictions. And if you look at this particular card, from this is called the Seer deck. Look at that. Look in his left hand. It's a puppet on a string, and it's a real person. This card is definitely more about people that are controlling. You might be controlled by someone in your environment, and that could be what you're walking away from. This could be like what you're planning on doing, and this is why you're doing it. You want your world to turn. You want to walk away from something that's toxic. There could be addictions here as well. This is a Leo, and this is Capricorn. And then there's somebody here that's in the Hangman mode. I just feel like somebody's really struggling with finding a way out of a situation. With this popping up and this walking away from something, it almost feels like the decision that needs to be made is to leave the situation here. But I feel like might be some fear. And definitely somebody's wanting to make sure that that decision that they make to walk away is definitely the right choice, the right thing to do. There might be kids involved, is why I say that. And this is a Leo. Leo. You got two Leo cards in the Capricorn. The Hanged Man. I think the Hanged Man is Gemini. Could be wrong. But with the Strength card here, that's telling me that there's definitely something there's something here that's very hard for you to do, not only emotionally, but I feel like there might be a bit of fear. There's definitely some frustration here. Oh my gosh, the Judgment. The Judgment in reverse talks about the divine is asking you to take a look at your past. And once you take a look at your past and you find your forgiveness for others as well as forgiving others, and you work through that situation, it could be many people that you've maybe hurt, or you've been hurt by many people. It can go either way or both. You need to clear that out of your system so that the divine can help you clear out a matter, and then the divine will step in and help you work this out. But you will, of course, need to ask for that. This is like hanging in the Hangman mode. Is like you're looking for an enlightenment, a wake-up call, or you're wanting to be awakened to the possibility that there is going to be help. But the divine is saying not until this past has been cleared up. And it can be as far back as childhood all the way up to the point where you're at now. It could be young adulthood, anything in between. Parents were not good to you, you need to find forgiveness for them. If as a young adult you were treated unfairly by a person that you thought you fell in love with and it didn't work out, whatever it is, whatever the situation is, you need to work through that. Because the divine is here to help. The divine is waiting for you to make this change for yourself, as well as the judgment call. It's like clearing your slate clean when you make a judgment on yourself. And also, by the way, when you make these judgment, or when this judgment comes and you've done all that work, also ask the divine to please remove that, all of those things that has happened to you that you have found forgiveness for or have forgiven others for. Ask him to remove that from your psyche or from you. Just say, from me, please remove this from me so I can be open to receive more of your blessings. Because you're definitely being blessed. But it's in a way that it could be better. It could be better. Because these both could be upright, which would be better, is why I'm saying that. Because there's something that's blocking. And the only block that I see so far is this and this. But I know that you're wanting to walk away from this. Definitely. That's obvious. Let's clarify. Okay, on the bottom of the deck, the Fool. You're at the point where you want to walk away. You're going to take a leap of faith and you're going to walk away, because that's what the Fool card is. It's a leap of faith. There's usually no plan. There's no direction on where you're going. It's just like, I just need to get the HELL out of here now. And it's not out of anger. It's probably out of disappointment as well as possible fear. Let's clarify the Two of Wands with the World in reverse. Ten of Swords. A lot of heartache, a lot of pain, a lot of sorrow, a lot of bitterness, a lot of verbal abuse possibly that just hurt, that just cut you to the core. The Hanged Man with the Judgment in reverse. This is the King of Swords. You are ready. Oh my gosh, that is beautiful. The King of Swords. This person, this is the energy that you're carrying. Possibly, I believe it's you, Cancer. You are carrying this energy with you right now, because what your thoughts are is after you were enlightened about this situation and how you probably are just now looking at everything for sure, or confirming that your moves are going to be, covered by the divine. With you having the energy of the sword, that means you're ready to cut out. You're ready to cut out all of that past energy that you haven't cleared for a long time. It needs to be removed, and this is the best person in all the deck to cut it out. He doesn't give it a second thought. He recognizes it, and like I said, does that apologetic thing back and forth, and then cuts. Bam, it's done. Done. Let's clarify the Page of Cups with the Devil. Five of Swords. This is you thinking and thinking and thinking. You can't get it out of your mind. And I always say with this particular card here, and especially now that it's attached to the Devil with it laying over it, look at that person in the very background, very far back. And then look at that light that seems to be attached to your back. It's like they're holding you back, and probably have been doing this for a long time. They want to stunt your growth. They want you just the way they want you. And I definitely feel like it's more of a controlling with this particular card, because I always think of that. It's like they got this big old lasso and they can just whip it out and attach it to your back. And it's more like I call it like an energy of evil. Oh my God. Okay. Let's clarify the Nine of Cups and the Sun in reverse with the Eight of Cups. What do we have here? Oh my God. Oh my God. The Five of Cups in reverse. The Five of Cups talks about leaving something behind. But when it's in the reverse, it really indicates that the sorrow that you have been feeling just thinking about this leaving somebody, the sorrow has even gotten worse as it's gotten closer to the point where you're ready to make that move. And that only makes sense. You know, thinking about it and wanting to walk away is one thing, and that does bring the sorrow. But when you actually start making the plans and you start doing the inner work and the cutting and the clearing, that's when it really hits you. It hits you home, and it's like, oh God. But what I say to this is, please don't give up on your plans. Your inner work and the divine is backing you up. Please don't give it up. If this is the situation that you're suffering through, it's time to get out. It's time to get out. Let's clarify the Strength card with the Judgment card. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. The strength that you're going to be receiving from the divine, it is directly for you, and it is to help you walk out of this situation, to get out of it. And with his help, with the divine, whoever that is that you believe in, the whole situation is going to end up being, the world's going to turn. You're going to make that decision. You're going to make the final decision that this is definitely what you want to do. You know what you can handle, and you've had enough. I mean, enough. The Ten of Swords is almost like I've heard some readers say that it's like a near-death experience. And it's more than just one person, or it's more than just one event. It may be constant. That's how people that are controlling work. All they want to do is keep you down so that they shine bright. They don't want you to shine brighter than them. They want to keep you stunted. When I say stunted, isn't that interesting? It's like his legs are stunted. But I'm telling you, it's a nasty energy. It is nasty. But with the Ten of Pentacles here, that's what I'm saying. Once this is done, you are going to be in a place where you don't have to have any worries. You're going to be around people that love you and that can nourish you. You're going to be very blessed, very, very blessed. Don't take the leap of faith right now until you feel like everything is, the divine is already, that the divine, you can feel the divine in you, and that you know that you're making the right move. That's going to hurt, yes. But don't stop. Don't be careful with this leap of faith is basically saying that they believe in you, the divine. That's what it's saying. It's not necessarily action, is what I'm saying here. It's more of an energy and a belief. On the bottom of the deck, after all the shuffling and such, you have the Knight of Cups in reverse. Yep, that tells me there's somebody here that wants to jump on that horse and get the H-E-double-L out of there. They're done. Done. Wow. I didn't see this coming. Not for Cancer. But The world is changing. There's going to probably be a lot more. Let's just see what the universe has to say about this. Oh my gosh, look at this. The Six of Emotions. This has been coming out so much. Now, the Six of Emotions is the same as the Six of Cups in the regular tarot deck. And that usually talks about nostalgia, past life, people that are in your life or will be in your life. Let's read this one. It says, memories can fill your heart with many emotions. It's important to remember your past accurately without seeing it as better or worse than it was. People you used to know may return to your life unexpectedly. Children could be an important issue. That's what I worry about here, or think about. Children could be an important issue, or you may need to reconnect with your own inner child. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. All right, Cancer, I wish you the best. I hope that this helps and gives you some insight. If you have doubt, take a look at this and see if this is what you can do. I know you can do it. I know Cancer people, they're strong, very strong will, in a benevolent way. All right, be safe, and until I see you during the rest of the week, namaste.